Hi guys!
Hey guys!
I'm just making sure we're live.
Sorry.
That's okay. We're figuring it out here. And letting some people get on. Okay. Hi.
Hey.
We are today going to be talking about elevating loungewear. We kind of all agree around the store that this time of year when it gets so cold and miserable outside and like is darker in the mornings and earlier at nights, like we really just want to be comfortable and kind of hang out in our lounge all day, but we don't want to feel frumpy at all.
Yeah, it's hard to get dressed in the morning when it's super cold and you just want to throw on your hoodie and sweat. So we're showing you guys ways to still do that but feel
Put together.
elevated.
Yeah. Do you want to start?
Yeah. Okay. So my first look, we just got in a couple new pieces from Velvet, and me and Lucy are both wearing the white version. But we got in this amazing jogger. They're not too fitted. I'm wearing the extra small right now, and they just hit at my waist, and then they're not super fitted down
They're
here.
kind of a mid-rise, low-rise fit, depending on if you size up or down. But the waistline's nice. It has just like a thick rib. There's no drawstrings.
Yeah.
They're just not fussy at all.
Yeah, it doesn't feel bulky at all. And then we also got in this t-shirt by Velvet. It's the Ryland shirt. It's just a basic white t-shirt. And then what I wanted to talk about was the jacket. So when I'm styling loungewear, I love to use a structured jacket or coat as a tool to make you feel more elevated. So this one is really cool. We just got it in. This is the Carrington jacket by Velvet. It just has really nice draping, and
It's so flattering.
yeah, where it hits at the waist, I feel like it doesn't take away from my leg.
No.
Like it doesn't
Yeah,
take
it
length away.
elongates. The portion of it is elongating, especially
Yeah.
in like someone who's a little, well, you're not that much shorter.
Yeah, I'm 5'6". But I feel like, yeah, you don't want, when you're wearing sweatpants, it's easy to kind of feel like shorter, like
Yes.
you're getting like taken away from your length. And a jacket that doesn't overwhelm you is gonna still give you
I
that
agree.
length.
Yeah, even this length of the sleeves on this, all of the proportions are just really flattering and pair back to a lot of different things nicely, especially the colors, like a non-color color, it reads as a neutral and can just really tie anything in.
Oh, I also want to show this leather scrunchie. It's our private label, Elizabeth, but we have been making a few of these, so we have a couple in store, and
The leather is sourced from vintage, is it vintage, Misha, do you know?
The leather is probably not.
You don't think? I thought it was sourced from a vintage.
Maybe.
well, we sourced the leather,
Yeah.
and we made
The leather is
scrunchies.
sourced.
But I think it's just another tool.
Yeah. A
Elevate
good,
it.
yeah, a good way again to make it feel elevated, like her hair's in a bun.
Yeah.
But when you put on a scrunchie like that, it feels so intentional and put together. And girly.
And girly. We're feminine. Same thing with the flat, like giving yourself that piece of skin. And
Rather
giving
than like a
yourself-
sneaker with a sweatpant, it just, again, it's like easy to throw on. You
You
still
don't
feel
feel too
comfortable. Yeah, and it like slims it out and makes it feel elevated and feminine.
Totally.
Love.
Love.
Glasses?
Glasses. These are not the Netto ones, these are other ones. But
Oh.
these are our Caddis glasses. I believe these are the last ones in the one prescription.
She can't see anything right now.
I can see when I get close to you guys.
Okay, love it.
Love it.
Okay, my turn.
I'm gonna go change.
I also have on the same new velvet sweats. Mine also are hitting me kind of like right at my waistline. And I honestly typically would wear a sweatpant that is a little bit more high-waisted, but I do really like how relaxed and chill these feel. And they're just so comfortable and lightweight, and they're just a really good, nice sweatpant. I think a white sweatpant too is just crisp and looks clean. And if you're gonna be leaning into more loungewear and trying to utilize pieces like that, I think making sure that it still feels clean is a good thing to look for. Okay, next I have on this is our last one. This is Isabel Marant zip up. It zips up on the bottom as well. This piece is really fun because, first of all, the color is great. It looks really good on almost every skin tone, every hair color. It's like flattering and brings out good complexion. Also, just the fit of it is really nice. It's nice because it kind of like disappears silhouette-wise on me and plays really nicely with the sweatpants. And then to tie it together, this is our Neely Lowen Lee, or not Neely Lowen, Anina Bing Lee polo. This is great. I think it's a great piece specifically for using as a tool, like obviously to wear it on its own as well, but using it as a tool to either tie over your shoulders, tie around your waist. I think this color of gray is really grounding. Like the contrast between my top and my pants is pretty harsh, but adding in this gray element here kind of softens it and makes it feel a little bit more chill. And just the having a sweatshirt tied around the waist anyway, it feels chill, but it also feels put together at the same time. Like it's the third piece, so visually it just feels better. And then I threw on, to tie in the black especially, and just to kind of make it feel complete, I threw on our Tibby Gabe blazer. This is the size medium, I believe. So it's pretty oversized. It is intended to be oversized. So, I mean, the bigger you go, obviously it's gonna feel pretty big, but I really actually like the bigness. I think it's nice how I have what's going on under here still visible, but it's not like the main point. It feels just a little bit more understated and chill. And just like the, I don't know, the overall length of it feels nice and cohesive and put together, which I think is really my biggest goal when I'm wearing lounge, is to not feel like I'm being lazy. Or not put together, so yeah.
Yes, love it. This is my second look. This is the merino wool Tibby sweater with that cutout in the back. It has the racer back cutout, which is part of the reason why I picked it, because it is a sweater. You are still super comfy, you're still super warm, but you do have that detail in the back that adds some interest to a look that might have been lacking previously. So I'm also wearing the Comb C boxer in the Alta white. Normally I wouldn't pair just a bright white with black, but that's why I pulled in this bandana by Elizabeth. This is the military wool bandana, and I'm just using this as a tool to soften the contrast between the black and white. And I'm doing that again with wearing a flat. I feel like if I were wearing a sneaker or something chunky, I wouldn't have any skin. And I think up here and then on the flat, having that skin element is really important, especially when you are wearing lounge. I also wanted to talk about a tool with lounge. You can feel, like Lucy was saying, lazy or bulky, frumpy, sloppy. So the bandana is there to give you that figure in pieces where you might not get that figure, and not having to wear something fitted.
Yes. So true.
Yeah, not having to wear something fitted and staying comfortable, but still accentuating your figure.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing with my next look here. This is a different Elizabeth sweater that we have, or scarf bandana that we have. This is the inside of it, and then this is the outside of it. I believe one of these fabrics is an old Balenciaga fabric, which is cool, just some history. All of these pieces are one of a kind, and so sourced from local fabric people, places. If I were to own this, I would take this tag off so that I could like utilize this side as well, because it's so pretty. But and I'm gonna utilize it here. I guess first I'll show you what I have on. These are our Tibby Winslow navy pants. These are size, I think, large or extra large. We've had them for a while. They're on sale they're just the last size, so they're marked down, but they are so great, and I think the navy is so beautiful and understated and kind of sophisticated, especially kind of paired with a monochromatic look. So this is also Tibby. It's our sheer luxe button up. Super flattering. Like, I'm basically wearing sweats and a pajama shirt is how it feels. But the sheerness is so elegant and feminine. And then with just a nice kind of like sporty bralette. This one is by a Turn, I believe. It just like kind of ties it together. It doesn't feel like I'm trying to be sexy, even though it kind of reads as sexy. But like if I were to wear, I could put this a different way with a more lacy bralette. But because I'm wearing something a little bit more bulky, not bulky,
Like sporty, like
more sporty, it kind of just feels relaxed and cool. And just adds visual interest without it being like and feeling inappropriate for the day to day. I'm gonna tie this around but leave the point in the front. Kind of cinch my waist this way. I think this adds so much visual interest, and the colors on this paired back to the navy look so pretty. Like this is so pretty and put together, but again, it's technically lounge. Like the Winslows are like a sweatpant. And can be worn as a sweatpant.
Well, I feel like the illusion that the scarf gives you too makes you feel more like hourglass.
For sure, yes. The silhouette of it is just like, especially tied right in the front, it's just visually really interesting and flattering.
It's such a good tool.
Yeah, and then you have to like mess with this a little, make it flat, but I love this. I love tying scarves like this, especially bandana scarves. I think it's just interesting. Sorry, it's a little finicky. I just pulled it down. It's just interesting, and the colors are cohesive, and it's easy. Like,
It is.
it looks so thought out, but it's not. And I think it's cool too with the heel. Like, it's easy and comfortable and chill.
For my last look, I went with a monochrome look. Lucy and I were talking about this, and monochrome feels like an easy way to feel luxe when you're wearing loungewear. I think that you feel like you have a set, you feel very put together, but you're still really comfy. So these are by Comb C. Sorry. These are by Comb C as well. These are the silk version in this cream color, and then I paired it with this Anina Bing. This is marked down too. This is our last one. It's a large, but I really liked how the creams played against each other. They aren't exactly the same color, but you're still leaning into that monochromatic look. And then, yeah, it did just get so loud, sorry. And then I'm wearing the Velvet Cruise tank under. This is one of our favorite tank tops that we always are restocking. Oh my god. Yes, so we're always restocking this. It is super stretchy, it's lightweight, and it has that halter kind of vibe at the top. So you can actually pull the sweater a little bit off your shoulders and give that visual interest as well. I'm also wearing the leather scrunchie again, which I just think it's such a great tool to elevate looks like this. Yeah, that's that.
Okay, sorry for the chaos going on in the back. We're fine over here.
We're totally
What's nothing to
good.
do with us. I love the monochromatic. It is so luxe. Like it's so, you don't have to think about a monochromatic look. It just works.
It works.
Especially with the jewelry and all the things. It's good. Okay. This is my last look. I am wearing the same racerback. Will you tuck my tag in or hide it? Racerback
Looking racerback.
sweater by Tibby that Lily was wearing previously. And I have it layered over the Tibby striped long sleeve. I'm wearing this as, Whoa. I'm wearing our smallest size. ties in this Tibi long sleeve. And it kind of is giving the perfect little peek out under the sweater, and same with like on the sleeves and even up at the neckline, which really ties together the contrast between the black and the khaki pants. These are our Icon denim poppy jeans in desert. I'm wearing a size 26. They're
really
so flattering and so flattering.
They really are.
They're
though.
just
like,
so
they fit
flattering.
So
Like,
well
I
up here.
literally talk about it every time, but they just are such a gorgeous pair of
And
pants.
they kind of give that like bow leg without leaning into like the barrel. I feel like we're trying not to go with the barrel, but this is like a softer version of that. I feel like.
Yes, and it's just really elongating. I literally a ride or die poppy jeans. These ones are kind of a thinner canvas material, so they're going to feel a little bit lightweight, which is nice heading into spring, but they still work in winter. But yeah, I mean, these are so comfortable, but the Tibi long sleeve is basically like a crew neck sweatshirt and just like layered over with a sweater. Like, it's so comfortable, but it feels so put together. I also, a lot of the times, I feel like I would typically do a front tuck or something like that with this shirt, but I really like the way that it's laying longer over these pants. I think there's just small details like that sometimes it's like less is more. Like, I don't need to be so finicky with it. I can just let it be how it is, and it's good like that. And then obviously like the peak of the stripe is like what adds so much interest, but it's not in your face. It's like subtly if you're happen to be behind me.
And I like how it's like relaxed on the top, but you have the heel.
Yes, yeah. So then the heel ties it together a lot, especially with the black. It just like ties it together, makes it feel feminine. A look like this could feel masculine.
Yeah.
So tying together a heel, even rolling my sleeves up a little, showing a little bit of skin, bringing a point makes it feel feminine and just a little bit more delicate. So
Yes.
yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed.
Thank you for tuning in.
I'm feeling inspired. I was not feeling inspired this morning. We were fighting.
We
'cause
were
I was
fighting.
not feeling inspired by this prompt. But now that I did it, like, it makes a lot more sense, and
It does.
am excited to take my own spins on this styling.
Yes. I hope that we
We're back
helped you
together.
guys elevate your pieces and stay warm.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.